Hey everybody, I'm back with some more Jurassic World reviews. Well, today I was kind of supposed to get two. Well, it was supposed to be the Eoraptor and Stegosaurus, but they, for some reason, didn't make it on the truck in time this morning, so it'll be in tomorrow. So, I did get the Plesiosaurus yesterday, but I wanted to wait until either I was very tired yesterday, so I figured I'd wait until I got the Avaceratops today. So let's take a look at all of these two. Let's get this out. I did open the Plesiosaur already, so I will actually get you guys your barcode. There's a barcode for those who are interested. Here are the ones on the back. You got your Eoraptor and Stegosaurus. And you got your Plesiosaurus. I have still yet to find that. And then the Avaceratops, which is right there. So, this is a very nice little figure. We're not going to go over the sculpt because we've kind of went over the sculpt before in older videos. It's the same sculpt as the older Plesiosaurus. Oh, I can't use my flash. Great. My phone nearly died. Okay, that actually looks good. So let's go over the color scheme. You got these red, almost devil horn-like shapes for the head, and you got this going back, and it goes up over the nose and over the eye, and then it goes straight up. The jaw's colored black, but I'm fine with it looking like this. If I had my way, I'd probably paint the bottom part of the jaw only the gray and just have the side the dark gray. The eyes are painted yellow. Obviously the mouth can open up, although not as wide as the other ones. The other ones were, well, actually this one's really nice. I would honestly recommend getting this one. This one's got a nice color scheme. Well, except for the tail, and that's really it's starting to grow on me. It doesn't look terrible. So we got this half and half, almost counter shaded color of the gray and the, I'm gonna call it black, even though it's a very dark gray. You got the striping almost. Hold on. Sorry, I had a text message to read. I was able to read it without turning off the camera. And then we got more of this dark gray, black, and then it just suddenly stops here. I would just continue the gray all the way down to the end of the tail, and it would have looked really good. Articulation's very basic. You got up and down for the neck. And then you got a swivel for the fins, which are all casted in gray. There really isn't much to this one. It's just a basic repaint. So that's why I'm not talking about it very much. They cannot go out and in. They can only go forward and backwards, and the tail can kind of, spin around like that. Alright, there's our Plesiosaurus. I really don't want to get anything off my shelf right now. I literally just redid it, so I would prefer to not compare anything to anything. So let's go over the Avaceratops next. This is a much larger figure than I expected. There's this barcode. Ooh, tired, sorry. Tired. I took a nap before I did this, and I woke up and it was in the mailbox. Ooh. I'm fine, guys. I'm alright. I didn't get cut. So, just opening this. This is a really hefty figure. This is really big. I really, really like this one. So, let's put that knife back where I had it underneath my dresser. So, let's go over the colors. I originally expected this to be like a white, but it's actually a very light gray, which I'm fine with. It doesn't look bad. I don't know if the horns are Alright, let's go over the sculpt. You got your head. It's got lots of the large scales and, spikes and all that stuff. You got this horseshoe handlebar looking formation of scales going up and around and then going down the frill. You got two small spikes on around the cheek area. Your eyes are painted orangish with the pupils plastic color, but it actually doesn't look bad. It's a dark gray. I'm fine with that. The beak's in a dark gray. I like how they colored the beak the same as the horns, and I believe the horns are warped, but I want to say they might be like that intentionally, but who knows. But it's really not that bad. This is a pretty decent figure overall. I'd also recommend getting this if you're a Ceratopsian fan, even though my favorite dinosaur is an iguanodon. I'm glad they got two of them. So now let's go over the colors on the head. Most of the head's white. I'm going to call it white, and I'm going to call this gray. So, under the whole underside of the figure, and actually most of the body is the gray. You got a little bit of that gray going from the back of the head, going around the eyes, and you got a little bit of that gray going on the outskirts of the frill. And then you got the white, going, starting from the body, kind of spotted, and then, the joint kind of broke that off, but it looks fine nonetheless. You got some of these stripes and spots, and then you got the, you know what, I am so sorry, you guys. I am very, very sorry. Here's the scan code. Please don't go off on me. I totally forgot. Hell, even if I forgot, I probably would re-upload the video with the scan code. So I know I forgot the scan code one time in a video, and that's for the Avaceratops, but I did an entire Dino Tracker scan code, which I might do one more, depending on if I get the rest of the figures, or if I can find the scan codes for it. Alright, let's get the scan code for this one now, so I don't forget there's scan code. Alright, and then let's go over the sculpt on the body. You have these thick scale, ridges going all over the back, and it looks really nice in my opinion. And then you got some scales on the arms, and then the arms obviously can move. And then you got your leg movement. You got some scales on the legs. The claws aren't painted, but they're kind of a darker color anyways, so they don't look terrible unpainted. It could have been worse. It could have been bright red or something like that Eoraptor. You got some thick scales on the tail, and it kind of stops about halfway. And then the tail can rotate just like that. Hopefully tomorrow I get the Eoraptor. I kind of have a feeling I know what happened to it. I feel like they probably lost it in their system, which we've had stuff like that happen before. I'm trying to think what they lost. Because we had a Plesiosaurus coming from FedEx, from Beyond the Gates or whatever. Actually, I think it was. And then they lost it in Indianapolis. It, I think, got knocked off a cart or something and couldn't find it. But they eventually found it. And we went and found another one on street day because it was supposed to come in a little sooner when we couldn't find it. So, yeah, I really don't know what else to say about this other than this is a much larger figure than I expected. Like, it's a pretty hefty figure. It's at least 2 inches tall and probably 6 inches long. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just doing rough estimates. Like, here it is next to the Plesiosaurus, and it looks really nice. I kind of like the darker colors they've been given some of these, except the, well, a lot of them don't really have darker colors. A lot of them got colors that match their environment. So, Hope you guys enjoy. If you're new here, subscribe. I do reviews and I also do other things. So if you like those other things, subscribe. I need more subs. I'm trying to get to 1900 very soon. So have a great day. Bye.